Hi everyone, my name is Angela from Angela Stitches and welcome back to my channel. So this week, it's Sunday morning and I think this week instead of working on Snow Angel, I think I'll try to finish my bride's tree ornament, the rabbit. So I didn't work on Snow Angel, but I will once I finish the rabbit. So for this, I finished the back stitching on the small shovel and then finished the cross stitches on this greenery and then also finished the watering pot. And there is a lot of back stitching on the green area, so I'm going to do that once I get the carrots and the plants done. And I also have my needle here to do the ground. And for the ground or soil, I guess, it's basically solid stitching. And then there's this thing in the middle. I'm not really sure what that is, but it's really colorful. So yeah, I'm just gonna work on finishing this, and then after that I'll move on to Snow Angel. And I haven't worked on this yet, so it's exactly the same, but yeah, so I'm going to work on the rabbit today, and I think I could get this done by this video, or I'm hoping to. So it's the next morning, and I'm really happy with the progress I made last night. I haven't stitched for that long in a while, so it was really fun. So I finished the carrots and the radishes, and also all of the back stitching for the leaves, and I think it looks really fun. And there is going to be a couple of beads in there, but I'm going to do that later. And then now I'm about to do the thing in the middle. I'm still not sure what that is, so if you know, let me know in the comments, but I'm going to work on that first and then work on filling in the soil. That way I can just work on filling in without keep checking the chart. And because I'm converting all of the colors to color and cotton, and because I really like the variegated look on the picture, I might have to use several different browns to get that effect, because I don't have a brown that looks exactly like that in color and cotton. So yeah, today I'm gonna try to finish like the thing in the middle and start a little bit with the brown. And I also started FFOing my 3 ornaments, so that's why I cleaned this tabletop. It's not actually a tabletop, it's the top of my drawers that you're seeing. And I had my puzzle here, but I decided to put it away so I can work on my ornaments. And it was taking too much time to finish the puzzle, and I just didn't have time to work on it. And I felt like I was going to lose pieces the longer I had them out without working on them. So I put it away, and so yeah, I'm gonna try to finish at least one ornament tonight, and those will be in a separate video. So I'm hoping to finish that or the 3 ornaments by this week. So probably by the time this video is finished, I'll probably have that video finished as well. So yeah, but I'm gonna work on this a little bit now, so I'll see you tomorrow. So I think I got a lot done last night. I finished the middle motif or whatever this is, and even though I don't know what that is, I feel like it's important because this had all of the colors in it. So I don't know, maybe it's like a nest of some sort. I don't know. Am I really that slow not to know what this is even still? I don't know. Anyways, so now I just need to fill in this whole thing and do the back stitching. So I had to change the hoop to a bigger one because the hoop was going to be too small, and I don't like the stitches to be crushed between the hoops. So yeah, I'm actually really excited about the back stitching because it's really colorful and I think it looks so fun. So yeah, I'm gonna try to fill in as much as I can today, and I'm still only using one of the color and cotton browns, but I might have to pull out a lighter brown to imitate that variegated look. So I only got a little bit done here, and I'm trying to stitch with two colors for that exaggerated variegated look. And it does look a little bit more exaggerated, even more, but these are the two colors that I'm using, so it is a little bright, but I think it'll look okay at the end. So I'm going to continue to work on this and try finishing it today, but I don't think so. So I'll probably have to work on this in October as well, which I really didn't want it to, but since I'm also working on finishing 3 ornaments, I didn't have much time to stitch. So that's all the update on my stitching. But I want to talk about my October plans. So I went through my stash and whips to see what other Halloweenish projects I had. I don't think I have that many left. So the first thing that came in mind was my nightmare. So this is what it looks like. And let me pull out my project. So this is on, oh, this is Sleeping Beauty. The fabric looks similar, so because that was also on 40 count. So let me find my, so this, yeah, I think this is it. So this, I always get confused which way is up. So I think this is the right way. So this is on a 40 count, and I'm still on the first page of this chart. And yeah, the fabric is by Color and Cotton called Patina, and I'm stitching 1/1 with Silks for You silk. So I'm going to work on this next month. And then the second project that I'm gonna work on is by Scattered Seed Samplers, and it's called Miss Isabel Black. And this is what she looks like. And I don't remember the fabric name, but I'm stitching 1/1 on 40 count, and I'm doing a color and cotton conversion. I just chose the colors by looking at the cover photo, so this is how much I have on this project. And I'm hoping to give her a face by end of October, so yeah, that'll be my goal for this. And I'm also planning on doing the companion piece right next to her and have the tails meet. I think that'll look really cute. I'll put a picture here of the companion piece. But yeah, so this is going to be my second project that I work on in October. And I'm super excited about these next two projects because these will be new starts. So this is Blue Manor by Abby Rose Designs. And what made me want to start this was a Netflix series that will be premiering October 7th or 8th, and it's called The Haunting of Bly Manor, and it's the same people who made The Haunting of Hill House, and I love that show, and some of the same actors are going to be in it, and I'm super excited about that show, so I just wanted to start one of the houses that I had, and I know this isn't exactly a Halloween chart, but I'm just making excuses to start a new project. And I already chose my fabric, so this was my last Color and Cotton Fabric of the Month fabric, and it's called Swiss Coffee. I was actually planning on stitching Coffee Quaker on this just because of the name, but I think this will look really nice for the Blue Manor. And I'm going to do a Color and Cotton conversion for this as well. I'm not going to change the color palette, I'm keeping everything exactly the same, but just in Color and Cotton. Maybe I'll change the colors of the alphabets on top depending on what colors I have left, but I'm keeping the blue house and the red door, so this will be started sometime after I finish the rabbit. And then I'm super excited about this one, and I've been waiting to start this, but I kept putting it off because I had too many projects, but I think I need a little pick-me-up with everything going on these days. So I'm going to start Halloween at Hawthorne Hollow, and I was planning on starting this after I finish Village of Hawthorne Hollow, and I don't think it'll be anytime soon, so I think I'm just gonna start this next month. And instead of stitching all of the boxes in one fabric, as a giant piece, I'm going to do them individually and turn all of them into ornaments. So I have the fabric here, and I was choosing between these two, but I just remembered that I was saving this one to stitch the Kiss by Mirabilia. So I'm going to stitch Halloween at Hawthorne Hollow on this, and each box on 40 count is like 5 inches by 5 inches, except for the one in the middle. So these will be all large ornaments, but I've done ornaments of that size and it doesn't look weird or anything because of the size. So I think this will be a fun project to work on, and I'm going to work on one box every 2 months and go about it that way like I'm doing with my Bryce tree ornaments. But yeah, so I'm super excited about all of these projects. I'm already less stressed about everything just thinking about working on these projects and starting new things. So I think that's a good thing. But I'm going to start working on these after I finish the rabbit, so um, I hope I can finish the rabbit pretty soon. So I'm still working on the rabbit, and all I need to do is just fill in, and it's just a little boring. So I decided to add another color to add to the variegation of the soil. So I was working on that, and also since it's October, the next Linen and Threads Mystery Cell came out, part 10, and it has ghosts in there. But the section 10 is so large. Usually it's about one or two motifs, like maybe this big, one big motif and one small, or one or two small motifs. But so all of this is new for part 10. And so we have these two spaces left for November and October or December. And I feel like the spaces are so much bigger than the other parts we got each month. So I don't know if I can manage everything, but let me just show you. So I'm sure you don't have to see this again, but this is what it looks like so far. I'm all caught up, so I'm just gonna start with part 10. So this is everything that I have so far on this. And yeah, so I'm stitching with Valdani on 32 count, 1/2. So I think I'll start with this, one of the smaller motif, like the one right here. Or actually the ghost, um, it looks like it's connected here, so I think I'll start with that because the ghost is kind of cool. But I didn't know that there was a theme every month. But I don't see it anywhere else, so maybe it was like a spur of the moment thing, but I still think it's really cool. So I'm gonna start this or work on this in October because I don't wanna, this is one of the projects that I don't wanna get behind. So I'll be working on this as well along with my other planned projects. And I just recorded my finishing video and talked about this, but I just wanted to talk about it here also because not everybody watches my finishing videos. And I just finished this last night and I just uploaded the chart to my Etsy shop. So this is a design of a cauldron with colorful steams and bubbles. And I only designed the top part of the cauldron because I thought it would be boring to work on the other bottom half with just solid stitching. And so I finished the ornaments with these black ribbons to make it look like the other half of the cauldron. And I'm really happy with how this turned out. And I talk a little bit more about how I finished the ornaments and in my finishing video. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description box below. But yeah, so it's actually Chuseok here in Korea. It's Korean Thanksgiving. So happy Chuseok. I don't know if anybody celebrate Chuseok, but I hope everyone is doing really well. So we usually have family members and relatives come to our house because my dad is the oldest, and we do all of the Chuseok stuff together. But because of COVID, this time we just didn't get together, so no one came, and we told them not to. So we did all of the food by ourselves and did the Chuseok ceremony by ourselves. So it was a very quiet day, but yeah, so I'm staying home instead of going to the studio to work because it is a holiday. So I'm just going to relax and stitch today and maybe read a little bit. So I'll check in again tomorrow morning. So I think I can finish this by tonight, but I shouldn't say that. I never seem to do what I think I'll be able to do, so. But I just have a little bit left in this corner, so. And I did use 3 different colors of brown because I felt like the second color that I chose was too bright, and I didn't want this to look too blocky, if that makes sense. So this was the second color that I chose, and it looked a little too bright. So I found a middle color, and I think this kind of breaks apart, or actually it creates a better gradation to the colors. And also I was stitching in a zigzag way to make it look more irregular. So I think that also kind of helped with the color blocks. But yeah, so I'm going to work on filling this in tonight, and after that I'll do the back stitching. And it looks like the back stitching here are done with 1 strand, and the roots with the different colors are done with 2 strands. And I actually really like that, giving different thickness to the back stitching, and I feel like it adds dimension to the design. So yeah, and after that I'll do the beading and this will be done. So if I finish this tonight, tomorrow I'm going to start working on part 10 of Linen and Threads Mystery Cell. So I think I'll skip Snow Angel for now. Maybe I'll bring it out for a couple of days in October, but I have so many projects that I want to work on in October that's Halloweenish. So I don't know if I will work on Snow Angel, but I will in November. And And then because I'm super excited to work on or start my 2 new projects, I'm going to start choosing some colors out of my Coloring Cotton stash for them. And it's one of my favorite parts in starting a new project, and I'm not sure yet, but I think I might start Halloween and Hawthorne Hollow first with the witches in the middle, because this is like the most Halloween looking box. It really can't get any more Halloween than this, so I might start with that one. And then there are a couple of boxes that are almost full coverage, so I might use a different fabric for those because you're really not going to see any fabric anyways. So I might just use like a plain 40 count for those. And yeah, so super excited to start this. And I just remembered that I also have a story keep size of Simply Meant to Be. It's a Heaven and Earth design. So maybe I'll work on that this month as well. But I might have to dedicate a lot of time on that just to have a little bit of progress on it. And also, I have to have my whole set of DMC out just to work on that one project. So that's why I don't really enjoy working on that project. Because just to stitch like 3 stitches, I have to go through my DMC boxes, and I don't know. Maybe I'll pull out certain colors and do like a cross-country type of stitching for that. But yeah, I'll pull that one out tomorrow to show you because I think it's like in the bottom of my whips because I didn't work on that in a very long time. So I'll show you that tomorrow morning. I finally got the rabbit done, and I think this might have been the one that took the longest, but I really like all of the things in here, except I still can't tell what the thing in the middle is. But I finished all of the beads, and I'm not sure you can tell it's there, but there are a couple of beads in the green leaves and down here as well, and also on his tail. I think it's really cute. And I think my favorite part is the roots with the different colors. I think that's really cool. So yeah, I'm super glad that I'm finally done with this. So now I have only 2 projects left in the series, and for October, I think I'll work on the angel. So the Santa is also on the same piece. So here's the Santa, and then the angel is on the other side. But yeah, so this is the angel, and I still need to do her dress, and it's a lot of stitches. So yeah, and since I have 2 projects left, I think I'll just organize this mess and just leave the ones that I need for the angel and the Santa, because I was trying to pull out some colors for Hawthorne Hollow, and it was a little difficult to do that when I had everything all over the place. So I think I'll work on this tonight, and I still need to make a working copy because I don't like to mark my originals. So for Hawthorne Hollow, I think I'll start with the middle block here tonight. So the witches, this one. And for black, there's a lot of black in here. So for black, I think I'll just use Anchor Black because I don't think I have anything dark enough in Coloring Cotton. And I think it's important for black to look like black in this design. So, and then I'll probably start from this corner so that I don't really need to count anything. But for the blue house, usually I like to start my projects from the corners, but I think for the blue house, because of the border, and also just because I want to get to the house first, I think I'll start from the middle. But then I also think the border looks kind of fun because I haven't done anything like that before, so I don't know if I'll start from the house. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I don't know, I'm just so indecisive. But so I'm just gonna organize this, and oh yeah, I also need to start the mystery cell, so I'll try to put in some stitches on this too. So I just finished organizing and separating the things that I need and the things that I need to put away. So this is what I'm going to need to stitch, the angel and the Santa, and then all of this will go back into my stash. So I'm going to organize this sometime today, and I was really glad that I wrote everything down for these projects and onto my journal. It was just easier for me to organize things, and even though it was a little tedious to do because I was basically writing down the same list with only a couple of differences, but I'm glad I did it. So yeah, I think I'll end the video here since I finished the rabbit, so I think this will be a good place to stop the video. And then in my next video, it'll be all about the Halloween stitching plus the mystery cell. So super excited to update you tomorrow morning, but the video will be up sometime next week. And also I'm planning on doing a last quarter update and show you all of the finishes and the things that I worked on this year so far. So let me know if this is something you would like to see. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and always thank you so much for watching my videos and saying really nice things in the comments. It really makes my day in the morning because I usually upload my video before I go to bed and read the comments in the morning, and it really does make my day, so I really appreciate that. And so yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.